The scenes were wonderful after the game. There's so many questions to be asked of Bayer Leverkusen, but let's start and give credit where credit is due. This is a third-tier team who have made the final on merit and got the result today on complete merit.
Yeah, and let's emphasize that. Dritte Liga, third tier, third division of German football. So there is quite a difference on paper between Arminia Bielefeld and Bayer Leverkusen. And based on today's evidence and today's performance, there isn't much difference between Arminia Bielefeld and Bayer Leverkusen. The individual performances of Bielefeld were outstanding. The group performance was outstanding. As for Leverkusen, not so much. What I would say is that I never saw a difference between Leverkusen and Arminia Bielefeld. What we saw today was a game that was well won and deservedly so from Arminia Bielefeld. It's not like they were hanging on. It's not like they were having to come up with miracle saves. It's not like they were somehow outplayed over the course of 90 minutes. That wasn't the case. If anybody was outplayed today, was Bayer Leverkusen. Arminia Bielefeld were better than Bayer Leverkusen. And they don't have to be better than Bayer Leverkusen 100 times. They had to be better one time. Today was that one time. Deservedly so, they go through.
How does it go from last season's highs to this? Because we see them behind in the Bundesliga. Okay, maybe you can make a few excuses for that and understand why. But here, in a competition that last year they won against a team that played 2 tiers below them, and they've got big names on the pitch as well, how does it go from that to this?
And let's continue. Let's continue down that path and actually say, you would have learned if you're Bayer Leverkusen and how much you struggle against Köln, who are in Zweite Bundesliga, in the second division of German football. You were able to come back late in that match. You're able to then get yourself into this round, into the semifinals. So there were lessons to be learned. You should have learned that perhaps you don't overlook inferior opposition, at least on paper. And that wasn't the case. You were up in this game, 1-0. Up in this game without having been playing all that great, but you were up. And so it's now time for you to control the game with your quality, with your ability to possess the ball, taking the possession into the attacking half. Did we see any of that from Bayer Leverkusen? No, we did not. 9, we did not from Bayer Leverkusen. This is embarrassing from the perspective of Bayer Leverkusen. They were the favorites to win this competition. They were the cup holders coming in. And rightfully so. When you look at the teams that are left, the Arminia Bielefeld, and you're looking at Leipzig and Stuttgart, you're thinking, well, this is a direct pathway to a title if you're Bayer Leverkusen. That wasn't the case. They were outplayed, outthought, outfought, out-hustled, outran, out-tackled. In every category that you want to look at, Arminia Bielefeld were better, Leverkusen embarrassed.
Yes, and now we will find out who Arminia Bielefeld will be facing, because tomorrow we'll see Stuttgart take on Leipzig to find out who the other team who is going to be in the final is. Wednesday, 2:45 p.m. Eastern for kickoff. We'll be with you from 2:30 to give you all the build-up and, of course, reaction to the result from Leverkusen today.